Kylian Mbappe's Trillionaire lifestyle starts like a precision-engineered rocket built for supersonic speed. By 6 a.m., his ultra-modern mansion in Madrid's exclusive La Finca neighborhood awakens with quiet power. The cryotherapy chamber begins to cool. He steps inside for 3 minutes at temperatures plunging to minus 200 degrees Fahrenheit. That chamber, part of a recovery setup worth hundreds of thousands of dollars, shocks his system awake while flushing inflammation so his recovery never falls behind. When he steps out, 2 trainers meet him with pre-warmed towels and clip biometric sensors to his chest and arms to read heart rate variability, muscle fatigue, oxygen saturation, and neural readiness. The live data appears instantly on mirrored smart walls throughout his multi-million-dollar gym facility. His gym looks like a fusion of a futuristic laboratory and a luxury performance center. Polished marble floors gleam underfoot. Custom resistance machines and free weights are calibrated specifically for his biomechanics. Treadmills and sprint tracks automatically adjust incline, speed, and resistance to match his exact daily training program. Fiber optic lighting shifts subtly with his heart rate. Next to the main area sits a hyperbaric oxygen chamber and advanced hydro massage systems for post-session recovery. The entire wing rivals professional club facilities, but is built exclusively for one man's dominance. By 7 a.m., his nutrition team has breakfast ready, a dedicated rotation of chefs, one focused on protein, one on complex carbs, one on micronutrients and hydration, and the head chef overseeing taste and precise temperature prepares meals sourced from the freshest suppliers: eggs from premium farms, wild salmon, antioxidant-rich berries, avocado, and olive oils tailored to his body's current needs. A single optimized breakfast can easily run into hundreds of dollars, not for volume, but because every ingredient is flown or delivered at peak freshness to align with his morning biometric scans. He eats in a sunlit space, while the house maintains the air at an exact optimal temperature, and the smart systems adjust humidity for perfect comfort. His fresh-pressed juices and supplements are formulated based on real-time data for glycogen replenishment and sustained explosive energy throughout the day. Then it's into the recovery and spa wing. An infrared sauna glows against polished stone surfaces. He follows with carefully programmed contrast therapy cycles, hot immersion followed by cold, guided by his physio team so he never has to think about the details. The installation and ongoing tech upgrades in this area alone represent a significant investment in longevity. By 8 a.m., the morning routine is complete, setting the tone for another day of world-class performance. Between the machinery, specialist staff, premium sourcing, and data-driven protocols, he's already moved through thousands of dollars of optimized lifestyle before most people finish their first coffee. Every detail, the air quality, the water, the lighting, the nutrition, is tuned with one singular purpose: to keep the fastest, most dynamic player on Earth performing at Trillionaire standards of excellence and longevity. For Mbappé, mornings aren't about comfort. They're about gaining an edge. Perfection isn't luck here. It's engineered maintenance. If Mbappe's mornings look futuristic, his Madrid mansion looks like a private fortress of modern excellence. When he joined Real Madrid, he didn't just move into a house. He secured a stunning estate in La Finca, often called Madrid's Beverly Hills. The property, previously owned by Gareth Bale, spans expansive grounds with a main residence of around 1,100 square meters. Over 11,000 square feet. Yes, you heard that right, 11,000 square feet. This isn't just a home, it's a statement of power, prestige, and a lifestyle reserved for the elite on a multi-thousand square meter plot. Reports place its value in the 11 to 15 million euro range. The minimalist contemporary design features clean lines, abundant glass walls that flood the interior with natural light, 8 ensuite bedrooms, 11 bathrooms, a large cinema room, indoor heated swimming pool, outdoor pool, hot tub, full gym, sauna, sports hall, private golf putting green, basketball court, and sprawling gardens. It's a perfect blend of performance infrastructure and luxurious living spaces for family and relaxation. Security is elite level with gated access, 24/7 monitoring, and the kind of seclusion that allows focus amid global fame. Step inside, and it feels like a high-end resort engineered for an athlete's needs. Digital art screens can rotate through career highlights. Smart home systems control everything from lighting and temperature to security cameras. The underground or dedicated areas house additional training bunkers and recovery zones. Previous properties in his portfolio include luxurious Paris penthouses or duplexes with panoramic Eiffel Tower views, worth millions, reflecting his deep French roots and early success at PSG. Across France and Spain, His real estate holdings form a personal empire worth tens of millions, each property customized to different chapters of his journey, from Bondi beginnings to global superstardom. The Madrid estate includes premium soccer-friendly training areas, family spaces, and every amenity needed for a high-octane yet balanced life. Living at this scale costs millions annually in maintenance, staff, and upgrades. But that's the price of operating like a trillionaire. This isn't just a home, it's a high-performance base, a sanctuary, a fortress, and a monument to ambition built around his unstoppable rise. But what's inside the multiple garages of this palace? What cars does Mbappé drive? Mbappé's car collection is a thrilling reflection of his speed, style, and meteoric success, a dynamic mix of blistering supercars and sophisticated luxury vehicles that mirror his on-pitch explosiveness. He owns Italian masterpieces that deliver acceleration rivaling his world-class sprints. The Ferrari 488 Pista, valued around 500,000 euros or more, is a track-focused monster with over 700 horsepower, hitting 0 to 60 in under 3 seconds. Its lightweight construction and razor-sharp handling make it a weekend adrenaline machine. Nearby sits the Ferrari SF90 Strabale, a plug-in hybrid hypercar worth over $500,000 with nearly 1,000 horsepower, blending raw power, electric innovation, and futuristic design. He also had a Ferrari 458 in the mix, a timeless model with design input from legends like Michael Schumacher. For family transport and everyday comfort, he favors spacious, high-end options like the Mercedes-Benz V-Class van for VIP travel, Volkswagen Touareg and Tiguan SUVs for practicality with power, Audi RS6 Avant for stealthy performance, and personalized BMW models, including the i7 electric sedan from his Real Madrid partnership. Earlier in his career, practical choices like a Mini Cooper showed his grounded side even as the collection grew. All in, his garage is estimated in the millions of dollars across properties. These aren't just cars, they're milestones marking every level of his record-breaking career. Some are pure thrill machines, started regularly to keep engines alive. Others serve as daily drivers or chauffeur options. Notably, he famously passed his driving test later in his career, around age 27, after years of professional drivers. Each vehicle embodies precision engineering, the thrill of speed, and the confidence of a player who lives life at full throttle. When Mbappé leaves the garage, the last car he usually takes for airport runs is a luxury SUV or top-tier sedan, offering supreme comfort. But he doesn't fly on commercial planes like everyone else. Mbappé travels with private jets that match his elite status. He utilizes high-end aircraft, such as Gulfstream models or similar luxury jets for non-stop flights across Europe and beyond. These flying penthouses feature plush leather seating for multiple passengers, full kitchens where chefs can prepare meals mid-flight, entertainment systems, private bathrooms, and spacious cabins designed for rest and productivity. Satellite Wi-Fi keeps him connected, while optimized cabin pressure and lighting reduce jet lag so he arrives fresh for training or matches. Whether for international commitments, family vacations, or quick getaways, private aviation ensures efficiency and privacy. He's been photographed deplaning from Gulfstreams during trips to places like Cameroon or other destinations. The fleet, or consistent access, represents a major investment in time and performance preservation. When he's not flying above the clouds, he's often floating on top of the ocean. Mbappé enjoys super yachts during luxurious getaways in the French Riviera, Monaco, Sardinia, Greece, or similar hotspots. He's been seen on impressive modern vessels complete with multiple decks, jacuzzis, gyms, cinemas, water toys like jet skis, and full professional crews. Whether chartering top-tier super yachts, valued in the tens of millions, or accessing custom experiences, these floating palaces provide the ultimate escape. A typical trip might include family, close friends, personal chefs, trainers, and security. Costs for fuel, catering, docking, and crew can reach high 6 or 7 figures for extended periods at sea. On open water, it's pure freedom. No paparazzi intrusion, just the sound of waves against a multi-million-dollar mansion that moves. Interiors feature hand-finished woods, luxury lounges, underwater viewing options on premium charters, and customized scent systems for total immersion and relaxation. It's the perfect extension of his land-based perfection, blending celebration with recovery. We already talked about his multi-million-dollar Madrid palace, but you didn't think that was his only high-end residence, did you? Kylian Mbappé collects premium properties the same way he collects goals, each one marking a new level. Across Paris and Madrid, and potentially other locations, his real estate portfolio is worth tens of millions of dollars. Every home is designed to match a different phase of his extraordinary life. In Paris, earlier luxury duplexes or penthouses offered breathtaking skyline and Eiffel Tower views, serving as sophisticated bases during his PSG dominance. These properties featured high-end finishes, private elevators, panoramic terraces, and secure access. The crown jewel remains the Madrid estate in La Finca, a sprawling secure compound with every conceivable amenity. Together, they form a personal empire. He can train in Spain, reconnect with French roots, and always return to tuned sanctuaries. Smart systems allow remote control of lighting, climate, security, and more from anywhere in the world. Year-round staff maintain perfection, costing millions annually. For Mbappé, real estate isn't primarily about investment returns. It's about ownership of space, privacy, performance optimization, and building a lasting foundation. These homes are physical trophies, commemorating his journey from Bondi prodigy to global icon. You don't become a global superstar just by scoring hat tricks. Kylian Mbappé has turned himself into a walking brand. Youthful power, sharp confidence, effortless charisma, and unstoppable energy. His personal style has evolved into a perfect mix of street edge and high fashion. Tailored designer suits and casual pieces from top houses fit his athletic frame flawlessly. Custom sneakers, bold accessories, and clean modern looks define his public appearances. The real standout flex is often on his wrist. As a prominent Hublot ambassador, Mbappe's watch collection is legendary. He rocks Big Bang models, including limited editions like the Big Bang Reloaded Kylian Mbappé, a 200-piece collaboration in white ceramic and king gold, diamond set Unicos, the Big Bang Unico Water Blue, and special pieces tied to events like UEFA Euro or FIFA World Cup. These timepieces, valued in the hundreds of thousands, blend bold design with elite craftsmanship. Other luxury watches from brands like Audemars Piguet, past Royal Oak Offshore Love, complement the rotation. Jewelry, diamond accents, designer sunglasses, and signature fragrances round out the look. Everything projects discipline, ambition, and the fearless mindset that defines him. His influence extends far beyond football, building brand power while staying true to his origins. When he steps out, whether for a match, red carpet, or private jet, the image is sharp, controlled, and unmistakably Mbappé. Behind the cars, jets, yachts, and mansions, Mbappe's most valuable possessions are his family and his privacy. Protecting both has become a sophisticated, full-time operation costing millions every year. His security detail operates like an elite protective unit. Professional bodyguards, often with advanced training, shadow him strategically. Advanced teams scout locations, while digital experts monitor online threats. When traveling, the team expands with drivers, support staff, and coordinated local security. Vehicles include armored or high-security options, like Mercedes Maybach-level SUVs, for convoys that move with precision. Homes feature biometric locks, facial recognition, bulletproof elements where appropriate, vibration sensors on perimeters, and central control rooms linked to monitoring systems. The protection extends to family members, private, secure travel arrangements, background check staff, encrypted communications, and low-profile movements keep life as normal as possible. Children and relatives benefit from protected environments and top-tier education. It's not paranoia. It's intelligent necessity for one of the most famous and talented athletes on the planet. Privacy at this level isn't a luxury. It's essential for sustained focus and peace of mind. Mbappé doesn't just train his body, he upgrades it relentlessly. Every aspect of his daily life functions like a high-performance experiment. He relies on data, science, and discipline. In dedicated areas of his Madrid mansion sits advanced recovery and biooptimization equipment. Full-body scans, blood work, and metrics track everything from muscle recovery and hormone levels to cognitive sharpness. Weekly or regular assessments allow his medical and training team to fine-tune protocols. Key tools include cryotherapy, infrared saunas, hydromassage, and contrast therapy systems, electromagnetic stimulation, and oxygen training setups. He sleeps on advanced smart beds that monitor and adjust for optimal rest phases. Medical-grade air filtration and customized scent diffusers support recovery. Nutritionists adjust supplements, whey protein, creatine, omega-3s, vitamins, based on lab results. Nothing is generic. Everything is personalized. His training emphasizes explosive speed work, strength sessions, heavy focus on legs with squats, deadlifts, lunges, agility drills, high-intensity intervals, and skill-specific work 5 or more days a week. Recovery is equally prioritized. Massages, stretching, mobility, physiotherapy, and hydrotherapy. The annual investment in this biohacking ecosystem runs into the millions, but it keeps him performing at peak levels well into his prime and beyond. While most athletes slow down, Mbappé invests whatever it takes to extend his window of dominance. He's chasing longevity as much as trophies. At this level, money stops being solely about acquiring things. It starts being about what you leave behind. And that's where Mbappé shifts from luxury to legacy. He's already built an empire most could only dream of. But while the mansions and supercars grab headlines, his quieter work might prove even more impactful. Mbappé is deeply committed to philanthropy. He famously donated his entire 2018 World Cup winnings, around $500,000 including bonuses, to Premiers de Cordée, a charity providing sports opportunities to hospitalized children and those with disabilities. He's been a patron since 2017, donating match fees and continuing support. He funds youth initiatives, education programs in Bondi and other communities, visits hospitals and youth centers, often quietly, and inspires the next generation. Efforts focus on giving kids from similar backgrounds access to sports, coaching, education, and opportunity. He's involved in disaster relief and broader charitable causes, proving that true success means lifting others. Insiders note ongoing plans for larger foundations or initiatives that could outlive his playing career, building systems for children's sports, health, and development worldwide. His presence carries unique weight. Kids see living proof that dreams from humble starts can reach the very top. Legacy for Mbappé isn't just about records or fame. It's about permanence, generosity, and creating pathways. He's turned talent into a force for good while chasing personal greatness. By now, you've seen every angle of it. The mansions, the cars, the jets, the yachts, the watches, the security, the optimized routines. But the truth is, none of it exists without the mindset behind it. Kylian Mbappé didn't just build a life of luxury. He built a system that rewards obsession, speed, discipline, and relentless self-improvement. Every inch of his world, from the marble in his gym to the smart lighting in his bedroom, is controlled by intelligent design. Nothing is random. Nothing is left to chance. He treats life the same way he treats a match. Study the details, execute with precision, dominate the moment. Most people chase comfort. Mbappé chases control and greatness. He's turned discipline into a form of luxury. That's what separates a standout career from a trillionaire level one. It's not about buying more things. It's about mastering everything you have and pushing the limits of what's possible. He's optimized his body like a hypercar, his home like a command center, his time like the ultimate currency, and his influence like a lasting legacy. Every decision, every upgrade, every habit compounds into dominance on and off the pitch. And here's the thing, he doesn't see any of it as excess. He sees it as necessary maintenance. Maintenance of potential, maintenance of identity, maintenance of the legend he's building every single day. Because when you reach this level, the game changes. You don't just compete against opponents, you compete with your own highest standards and with the idea of what's possible. You're not chasing others' success, you're redefining the ceiling for your own. Kylian Mbappe's lifestyle isn't just about wealth, it's living proof of what raw talent, laser focus, ambition, and smart execution can create when fully unleashed. He built an empire with his feet and speed, fueled it with discipline, and turned it into something greater. He lives in mansions engineered for excellence, drives cars that echo his blistering pace, flies in private luxury, and builds a legacy that will inspire long after the final whistle. That's not luck, that's design, that's control, that's the trillionaire lifestyle. Because when excellence becomes your baseline, you don't just play differently, you redefine the game. You live forever in the history books and in the lives you touch.